Hi guys, this is Go Time with Showtime. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, like always guys, you know how we do. Today we're going to do this story out of Merlin. Now this is an update to a story that came out a week or two ago. Now it is about these three teens that had got onto a school bus in Merlin and tried to kill another 14-year-old. Now new evidence have came out, and before I get started guys, I'm gonna roll the clip like always guys, and we're gonna come back and talk about it. I'll see you here in a sec.
A third teenager appeared in front of the judge today charged in that attempted school bus murder. You can see it all going down in this video here, and the details are just really upsetting. These three boys appeared wearing masks and hoodies pulled over their heads. They got into a school bus in Oxon Hill. They pushed right on by the driver, went up to a middle schooler, put the gun to his chest and pulled the trigger 3 times. Thankfully, nothing happened because the gun jammed. The teenage girl who was in court today, however, was not in these photos, but prosecutors say that doesn't mean she isn't just as guilty.
And wait until you hear what's next. Scott Broom was in the courtroom today. He joins us now live. And Scott, you really got the sense from prosecutors today just how young these teens were potentially and how dangerous this could have been.
Yes, generally here, the majority of the kids involved are 8th graders. And this is very, very dangerous. Now, normally, hearings involving juveniles are not open to the public, but in this shocking case of attempted murder by children, the young teens are charged as adults. So with this surprise arrest over the weekend of a girl we were all completely unaware of, there is yet another hearing today that was open to the public, and what we're learning, again, is chilling.
It was a hit squad style attack on a Prince George's County school bus caught on video. A boy with a gun tries to shoot and kill a 14-year-old while 2 accomplices hold the victim down. Had the gun not jammed repeatedly, the victim would surely have died, investigators have said in court. And today in a Prince George's County courtroom, we learned the attack was allegedly orchestrated by an 8th grade girl who's accused of texting the attackers before they rushed the bus to let them know the victim was seated and the last rider left. The 14-year-old girl was arrested over the weekend and charged as an adult with attempted murder. Tense bailiffs in the courtroom watched to keep family members separated. The suspect's family begged for the girl to be released into home detention before trial. But arguments by attorneys revealed there are allegations of gang ties. And the victim's mother begged the judge not to let the girl go home, saying her family and the school bus driver would be terrorized that the girl could orchestrate another attack. She planned this out and she set it up to a T, the victim's mother said. Judge Byron Barriano ordered the girl held without bail in a juvenile facility, saying that home detention may keep her off the streets, but would not prevent her from planning more deadly mayhem. Prosecutor Aisha Brayboy reflected on how dangerous these suspects are alleged to be despite their young age.
This case, but we hear parents say, my child's a good child, that they weren't involved. I can't believe it, but believe it. It happens. Unfortunately, far too often in our communities, young people are making adult decisions that have adult consequences. My office has no choice but to pursue justice, and that's what we're going to do.
All right, here at WUSA 9, we are not naming any of the kids involved because they still have juvenile status. In total, we now have 2 boys and a girl who are in detention accused of attempted murder in this case, but the key suspect, you've seen again and again in that video, the boy with the gun, is still out there somewhere. They're looking for him, and so is the gun. So the victim's mother says her entire family remains terrorized, afraid that this kid may try to silence witnesses or take some other action. So the case is still very much open, and a lot of fear about the danger these kids allegedly represent in the community. Reporting live at the Prince George's County Courthouse, Scott Broom, WUSA 9.
You know, listening to the details here, I think we're like a lot of the folks at home listening. We're talking about teenagers here, and a 14-year-old girl accused of orchestrating this attack. Hopefully they find this 15-year-old or teen gunman sometime soon. Scott, thank you.
Hi guys, welcome back. You saw that story, and it's sad and it's disturbing that these teens planned this out. Now, we all know when the 3 boys went onto the bus and tried to shoot this child that the gun did not work, and he was okay. But now to learn that it was a 14-year-old girl behind the whole thing, orchestrating it, is disturbing. Here it is. This girl was sitting there calling or texting them, letting them know how far down to go on the bus, which side of the bus he was on when they did this. Now, it's sad to know that this is what our teens are becoming today. Now, it was said that her family was trying to get the judge and plead with the judge to just give her home detention. Home detention right there was not enough, because we don't know what she might do if she get another phone in her possession, and who she might call to try to take these people out that have to sit there and testify against her. Whether it's the son of these people or the bus driver. Who's to say? Now, I'm with the other family. I'm with the victim's family when the mom said that she planned that out to the T. And she did. And to let her go free where she could plan some more stuff would be a tragic. You already see what she's capable of. She don't need to be out on the streets. Now, in custody, they have 2 boys and this girl. The person that had the gun on the bus is still on the run, or they can't find him. And obviously, these 3 teens ain't talking. Now, what makes this story really disturbing is that they are so young, 8th grade, and they out there planning adult murders. So the time they're giving them and trying them as an adult, to me, I think they all deserve it. Because if you out there planning adult murders, you should get adult consequences. Now, they should let them out when they probably in their 40s, if you ask me. Because who's to say that they won't come out and try to plan nothing else? And for these kids to be this young, already doing something like this, it is something wrong up there in these kids' head. And they need serious help. I don't know if the parents not in their lives like that, or I don't even know what I would think as a parent if this was my daughter. Because nobody wants to believe that they 8th grade daughter sat here and planned a whole murder, and it didn't go through. Who's to say she wasn't plotting a second one on him, since that one didn't go right? Guys, let me know how you feel about this story. Remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. And I'll see all you guys back here in my next video.